Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As always, I am Matt from Cleveland Sex Therapy. I'm a certified sex therapist and licensed professional clinical counselor and supervisor. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about the penis, clearing up misconceptions and myths that are out there. So without further ado, let's just dive right on in. First things first, the penis is not a dildo. It is supposed to alternate between flaccid and erect, no matter what the experience is. When you are in an erotic encounter, it's okay if you lose your erection. Don't freak out. One of the first things that we tell individuals who find that their mind is wandering is to become more mindful. Hone in on the moment, right? Some of the ways to do this is by focusing on temperature, texture, and last but not least, pressure. These are going to be your best friends. First, temperature. How is your body feeling right now? What is the other person's body feeling like? What is the temperature in the room? Allow that to pull you back in. Pressure. What does it look like when we put different pressure on different body parts or different genitals? And texture. What is it feeling like in that moment? The bed, the body, anything. If you can do this, then you are well on your way to engaging back in an intimate moment, and your erection should follow. 2, lube is your friend when it comes to self-pleasure. I don't know what is happening in the world, but a lot of people do not use lube, especially penis owners. So a lot of the older generations, including millennials and those older than us, can carry a ton of shame around self-pleasure or masturbation. They sort of were taught that this is something you shouldn't do, and if you do it, it needs to be very quick and kept in secret. This can cause a lot of shame to build up within an individual. And so because of that, those individuals don't have a ton of time to get lube, right? Because the purpose of lube is to really help you slow down the experience. So those individuals use what I call the ninja grip, and they just use their bare hand with no lubrication. This grip that we can use can create a ton of pressure and friction, which allows us to achieve an orgasm a lot quicker than if we're using lubrication. Lube is going to be our friend because it allows us to continue to feel this sensation, right? It creates longevity in an experience, and it allows us to mimic what an actual partnered sexual encounter is going to feel like. So do me a favor and go buy some lube. 3, as much as porn and toxic masculinity want you to believe, you do not need to have a 14-inch penis. Get that thought out of your head. Your penis length is what it is, and barring some traumatic surgery, there really is no scientific researched way to successfully lengthen your penis for a prolonged period of time. A big penis does not equal virility, masculinity, or your ability as a sexual partner with somebody. You want to know what does make a great partner? Communication of wants and desires, listening, confidence, and authenticity. 4, and this is one that shows up quite frequently in my office with penis owners, it is not your job to give your partner an orgasm. It is not your job to control every situation and know exactly what you're doing at every single step of the way during an erotic encounter. Your job is to communicate your wants and desires, listen to your partner or partner's wants and desires, and focus on pleasure. Trust me, this is how you create long-term sustainable intimacy. And last but not least, 5, do not focus on penetration. We tell this to everybody. Penetration is overrated. If we're focusing too much on presentation, we're taking ourselves out of the moment. There are so many ways to have sex and intimacy with somebody. Penetration is just one of many different ways of engaging in intimacy with somebody. So I challenge you, the next time you have sex with somebody, don't engage in penetration. See what else you can come up with. Novelty is one of the number one ways we keep erotic intimacy alive in relationships. All right, that's all I got for you today. Please like and subscribe. I love making this content, and any suggestions that any of you have, I'm open to doing. Until next time.